What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? How is it all going? Where's my face? And it's right here. It's a nice Friday morning here in Japan, Tokyo, greater metropolitan area, and it is a great day all around in what do you call? I don't know, wherever you guys are. We got Simon, who is from La California, and we got my mom, who's from British Columbia, sunny, warm, and beautiful. Oh, finally, I get it. Simon Gordon, can we divert you to talk about the books Ultra C? Fascinating to compare with Big Me. We're going to just get into that when we get into it. Don't worry, we'll get some samples and we'll get it landed. And he also said, I want to thank you for Goody Reader fixing an issue with my Big Me color order. All right, if you had an issue, I'm glad we fixed it. And it's always nice to hear from you, Simon, seriously. And my mom says, oh yeah, hello. All right, so we were going to talk about the galley today, but we got word from Big Me during our little roundtable Zoom meeting, and they said that the update was not ready for showcasing just yet. And the court jester of e-readers. Well, if you're the court jester, Mike, then I'm the e-reader janitor because I cleaned up some of the stock room and the work tables for when we do our testing and stuff like that. So I'm the lemon pledge janitor of e-readers if you are the court jester. So all right, what are we getting into, everybody? Oh yeah, the Big Me is not ready yet. The galley, we need one more update before we're going to do a live. I asked them yesterday, I said, hey, do you have an update for us? They said no, but we have an update for the Inknote Color Chat GPT, which we did put on there, but it's not 100% ready yet. We will do one in a couple hours from now. Today we have to review this because, or talk about it in the live, because for a very important point, and I'm going to calibrate this really quick. Oh, it is calibrated, nice. A very important point in that this is the cheapest capable e-note on the market. It might not be the most notable e-note on the market, but Meebook is a continuation of Boyu. What happened? Oh, you know what? You know what? We got note taking, everyone. Let's check it out. Unfortunately, okay, guys, this has Google Play on it. This has audio on it. It's got a 1 terabyte expandable storage on it. But guess what? There's a caveat. It's got this stupid pen. I will say it to their face. We all do. We say, Meebook, man, what are you guys doing in 2023 with an active capacitive pen? And they're like, well, Kobo does it. And I'm like, well, you know, you've heard the jump off the bridge thing, right? Well, this is the equivalent of jumping off of a bridge in the digital stationary world. This is what you don't want. You don't want this. You want Wacom. And they even have a Wacom variant. I gotta turn this thing on. It's ridiculous. The P10W had a Wacom layer. In fact, it employed a double layer. Hold on a sec. We're gonna go here and we're gonna go here. In fact, the P10W not only had a layer for the active capacitive pen with the stupid battery, it actually had a Wacom layer as well. You could use both to different levels of success. Hello there, Stephen Prosser. You know, I just noticed that's a little small. I'm going to go to paintbrush, marker, dark black, like that. That's better. All right. So how does this all work, everybody? This is Meebook. What is Meebook? Because back in the day, no joke, 2000. Oh my God, this pen! I swear to God, man. Like seriously, I got it. Is the battery dead? No, it's not. Seriously, man, this is like the worst pen. What is that one? What does that even do? Okay, that's eraser. Okay, toggle back. All right, we're back in this. So 2017, 2019, Boyu almost had equal market share with Onyx. I'm not even joking. They had some really high-end units, man. No more notable than the Mimas, which was perfection. And then they got into things like the Aries, the Alita, which was amazing. These were all top level units. Onyx at one, these guys are like Sega, and these guys are like Nintendo. Nintendo's gonna win in the end. But Sega was there, man. They were like 50-50 at one point. They really were. But then as the years went on, Boyu took a year off in 2019 to 2020. And until you guys ask questions about the device itself, I'm going to tell you this cool story, because it's true. Boyu took a year off. And you know what they shouldn't have done? They shouldn't have taken the year off, because they came back in the tail end of 2020, 2021, in the midst of the coronavirus, and they had the P6, P78, and P10. No note-taking, fairly garbage, pretty pitiful. Then they said, okay, well, let's do the P10W. And it's like, okay, that's something. While Onyx over here was slaying it, man. They were snapping necks and cashing checks at the exact same time. Snap that neck. They were killing it in the e-reader game. Boyu couldn't do anything. So they actually died. What happened was they took an administrative position in some office buildings in China. How do you do the Chinese flag? It's like a bunch of stars, right? I don't know, whatever. So Boyu was over here. And they're like, la 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 la, what do we do? What do we do? And then what they did was Meebook was now the face of the game, taking over the P6, P78, P10. But they couldn't build things themselves, so they went to China again, because they're Chinese. And they went to Howking for manufacturing. So they grabbed the panels from Boyu, and they gave them to Meebook, and Meebook and Boyu and Howking were making devices till about 2022 at the very end of the year. And now they said no more Boyu, and now it's just Meebook and Howking. And now they have the M6 and the P10 Pro Edition, which is this unit right now. Boyu is now gone. Meebook and Howking are this new kind of company still riding off of the coattails of the Likebook OS that Boyu invented, which is still present on this very unit. But they're making their own units now, but they're not even close to Onyx at this point. They're so far away from Onyx's market share that they once had, because look at the competition now. Big Me has more units than Onyx, a greater lineup, and comparable prices and products, and were the first to do color years before Onyx even dabbled in it. They have the, as of today, as Simon Gordon says, yes, they have the Ultra C, but Big Me has had color 10.3 since 2020. They've been doing 10.3 inch colors for 2020 when Onyx hasn't even done it till 2023. Right now they have a unit, 10.3 color. Big Me's had, I don't even know, Max Plus color, the Carve color, the Ink Note color, the Ink Note color plus, the what was that other one? The B1 Pro Plus color. They've had so many, and then the 7.8s they've had a bunch too. They have the S6, they have the what was that other one? The Goyu had a color one, and they had another 7.8 before the S6 color. They've had a bunch of colors there as well. They're no stranger to it. So now you get this company over here, Meebook, and unfortunately no one knows who they are anymore. They've just been like lost in the shuffle, but they have such a rich history with all this crap that went down all the years before. And now they're here today, and we're doing a live video, and you guys haven't even asked a question about it. You guys are asking questions about Onyx. How telltale is that? That we're sitting here, and if you guys say jump, we'll jump, and you're not even talking about the unit we have. That is telling, and it very much is, and we feel very bad for Meebook. We're not looking down on them. We're not demeaning them, but it is what it is. That's what happened. That's the timeline. And here they are now with no Wacom in sight, a tired old pen that they've been using for years now that nobody likes, and we're here with a unit that you guys aren't even asking questions about. Cisco Terrace says, must be a chill company. Let's take a year off. Is that okay with everyone? You know what else really killed them? They had everything in one building. They actually did, or at least a compound. And then they split operations and manufacturing and distribution into 3 separate places. And we know that because they told us that. And they've updated all of their bank information. When we are still a distributor of theirs, but when we were a distributor of Boyu's, they said, hey, can you make payment to this new place? Here's our new address. And we're like, well, that's okay, let's Google map it. Hey, that's really far from the last place, and it was all in one building before. That's really what happened. I'm not even joking. So yeah, everyone, hi, thanks for talking about the Meebook. It's a good unit. I don't want to short sell it. I'm just saying it's not what it once was from its not even humble origins, man. It's like badass origins. It's taken a fall from grace. This is a great unit. It really, really is. except for the touch box on there. Am I not even touching it right? Am I missing something? Does that not even go back? Okay, I'm not selling this on you guys. Wait a minute. I don't even remember if that even works on this unit. Oh, that's interesting. Wait a second. Is it gesture? Well, hold the phone. How do I get out of here? How come this just happened right now? Oh, okay. We have to do a hard reset. I guess that's why Meebook is here today. All right, guys. Problems there. When you're trying to watch Goody Reader live but get 2 unskippable 15-second ads. Oh, that's weird. We don't do unskippables on the at least I don't think we do. I don't do any of the YouTube stuff anymore. Let me log in while this is refreshing. Yeah, because we don't do any unskippables on lives, and unskippables don't even happen until 8 minutes or something. Oh, it's been 8 minutes. That's probably why. Yeah, I don't know. But you can always watch the VOD. Thanks, Tanner. Yeah, I believe, I don't know, someone did something because I don't do YouTube. That's not my role anymore. Okay, back to the game. This is a good unit when it works. It has Google Play right out of the box, and it works very well. All of this is really good. Now, they only have 2 speed modes, which kind of sucks, but the speed mode they give you is great. It really is. It's very, very fast. It's very fluid for an e-reader, especially at 10.3. It's very nice. You go into something, it just pops right up. Everything's good. There's no issues with that. I would have liked to see more speed modes. Sure, some devices like Onyx has anywhere between 4 and 27 speed modes, depending on the unit you're buying. Bigme's got 4 speed modes plus Regal. Hisense has 4 speed modes: balance, smooth, extreme. I mean, geez, man. That's the way. Oh, Stephen Donahue, everybody. Everyone go to Stephen Donahue's channel and sub up right now. Simon Gordon, sorry I'm late. Did you miss me? What? You were here. Oh, you asked them pre-questions. Oh, well, I just gave you guys like a massive history on Boyu and Meebook. You have to go and look back on it because, yeah, we did a whole 9-minute segment while you guys weren't asking questions about how Boyu went into... it's actually a pretty good pitch, if I say so myself. I did a pretty good job of selling that. So, yeah, maybe check it out. Yes, Cisco, the Mira Pro 25-inch has 27 speed modes. That is correct. It's a real number. Hey, Steve P. Nice exchanging messages on Facebook. Oh, sweet. You guys are already talking amongst yourselves. P10, Steve. Yeah, it's a good unit that no one cares about that came from a company that was once arguably even more prominent than Onyx. So, yeah, that's the quick pitch. This is a cheap unit. It's within the $300 price range, I think $330, and it's very capable. You have Google Play on here. You have onboard audio. They even go as far as to give you 2 little Torx screws to open up your device to service it, which is kind of generous because a lot of devices, if you're handy enough, you can swap the batteries if you buy some eBay batteries. But on an Onyx or something, it's sealed up. You got to use heat guns and stuff like that to get it off. They actually allow you to service your unit, which is very rare nowadays. They don't really, not a lot of manufacturers even want to bother doing that. I don't get ads when I watch. Yeah, my mom just said she doesn't see an ad when she watches either. I don't know. It must be a regional thing because we don't run unskippables, as to my knowledge, on lives, because that's the point of the live. We're here to show you guys stuff, not monetize it. We do monetize the VODs because we have to make money as a company, of course, but we don't monetize the live because then when you get back from the ad, it won't be live anymore. You'll be net loss of 15 seconds. So let's see here. Yeah. Stephen Prosser says, exciting new color ink world. Yep. Again, Bigme and a lot of manufacturers have been dabbling in large screen color far before Onyx has. So, you know, Onyx is a little bit late to the game, but undoubtedly they're probably going to do it better. I'm not going to lie. A lot of people like Onyx for what they do. The people are just, I don't know, you know, it's really Onyx is why can't I get to a damn good font here? You know what I mean? Oh, it's not the font. It's the, what do you call it? The line spacing. Not the line spacing, the margins. Give me some margin. Here, hold on. That's font spacing. Font spacing. Indentation. Okay. I said in the review, Doesn't matter if you're Onyx, doesn't matter if you're Bigme, doesn't matter if you're High Read, doesn't matter if you're MobiScribe. Try to stay away from the stock apps. I'm talking the stock X readers, the stock PDF engines. They're not very good. You run into all these hurdles. Just download yourself a nice Kindle app or Barnes & Noble app or something like that. You know what I mean? You get into it a lot easier. Look how much trouble we were having on the stock reader. Couldn't even justify it properly. And then you get into Amazon and you're like, bing, bang, boom, you're already there. It syncs your page. You can go over to an audiobook if you want. You know what I mean? It's just better. It really is. But that's why these manufacturers give you Google Play now. And that's why Meebook is very important, because they're one of the 4 manufacturers that give you Google Play, and not everyone does, you know. So it is definitely informative to know that you can go to Google and download millions of apps. Let's look at some questions here. Stephen Prosser says, I'm on my phone, can only chat in landscape for some reason, because it probably just doesn't fit in a portrait setup. Interesting seeing how the different e-ink companies are different from region to region. US feels like Remarkable, Supernote, and Books. Yeah, Remarkable is a little bit down and out. They've had their time in the sun. They sold 1 million units. That's amazing. Supernote's basically no thought right now. And Books, yes, Books is the prominent force in the industry. Outside of the big 3, which is Barnes & Noble, Kobo Rakuten, and Amazon, Books is pretty much the strongest international presence, with a close second of Pocketbook. Pocketbook makes no e-notes. They are, however, the only manufacturer of a large screen e-reader outside of FaceNote, which is an iReader product. But yes, Pocketbook and Onyx are fighting for like 4th spot. But they're both very different companies. Onyx is like a note-taking centric company. They are. That's most of their units. 80% of their lineup is note-taking, and they have tons of pens. Pocketbook doesn't care about note-taking. They care about the little Scribble app, but they are an e-reader company, and they're probably the 4th biggest e-reader company. And Onyx would be the 4th or 5th biggest company in general, and the largest e-note company, fighting for a top spot with Bigme, who has accelerated as fast as Jollibee versus McDonald's kind of thing. It's pretty crazy how Bigme's coming up, honestly. Simon Gordon says, any update when the large Fujitsu color will actually come out? Didn't you guys put them on pre-order? Yes, because Simon, when we went to the trade show, we talked to Fujitsu, and I believe, hold on a sec, at my desk here, it's not very good that I can't find it, but at my desk here, I do have, there it is. So we talked to Fujitsu a lot, and we went to, I'm going to block these for, privacy purposes. But we did go and we went to Tokyo, Japan, and talked to E-Ink, and they introduced us over to the 13.3 at Fujitsu, and we have contacted them and subsequently said, hey, we got to know, because, we are a news publication, but we also have an e-commerce store. So we went and they said, yep, we are making the 13.3 Fujitsu Quaderno Next Gen with color, and the 10.3 with color, and the 10.3 will have a glow light. The 13 won't, because of the stack. And we're like, good. Can we have details? They're like, yes, here's the details. We'll contact your shipping guys. I'm like, sweet, contact John. And we also took a lot of video on it. We wrote on it. It's a real thing. Linfini's backing the project with their shells. It's an actual thing. Do we know when it's going to come out? No, they told us April. But remember, everyone, and this is interesting because, again, I'm just using the Meebook as a platform right now. But let's do some more note-taking, because let's rattle off in our final minutes here the amount of companies that got delayed. Oh, my God, if this thing works. Oh, yeah, you got to turn the pen on. Oh, that's a bad pen to do this with. That is a bad pen. Okay, MobiScribe with the Wave got delayed to summer. High Read delayed till summer. Moo Inc. / ReadMoo, they removed it from their site, the color, the 2C. Lenovo with the Smart Paper removed it from their site. Hanvon, all their units delayed. Galley, our own unit, yes, delayed. And most recently, what was one that really got delayed? Something got delayed like crazy. Can I think of it right now? Hi, Readmoo. Let's look at my desktop PC here. All the Mudita stuff. The Mudita, they got delayed till summer. And look at all that just right there. Everyone is delayed right now because the big three are absolutely filling up orders from e-ink and no one else can compete right now. Yes, Dennis, I heard you. I saw you twice there. I'm talking about some stuff right now. Tanner says, I've been looking at replacement styluses for my Remarkable One as they all broke. Any Wacom pen will work, Tanner. Remarkable One is actually, in my opinion, better than the Remarkable 2 because it has better button support. It has button support on the actual unit. The screen was a plastic screen, not a glass screen, so it actually feels better. But unfortunately, you can't use it anymore. Dennis, yes, as I said at the top of the hour, the galley's not ready because we saw that Big Me said the update is not ready, so we can't show it right now. Books Ultra C initial batch discount price already sold out. Let's put it on the list, Simon. No joke. Ultra C delayed. Fujitsu delayed. Every single facet of the industry is delayed right now. I got another one. Pocketbook with the Viva, supposed to come out in April, delayed till June. Not even 100%. Everyone is delayed right now. Everybody, because the big three are buying stuff. And what we mean by that is when you're the big three, Amazon, Kobo, Barnes & Noble, and you go to e-ink. Yes, e-ink is the only company in the world that makes e-paper screens for the masses. They're the only one. So these guys say collectively, we want 3 million EPDs, electronic paper displays. And Onyx says, can I have 100? And Big Me says, can I have 100? And Meebook says, can I have 50? E-ink's like, nope. Gotta stock it for them. Oh, you want some? You want some? We're close. Oh, maybe Onyx is getting. Oh no! Look what happened. So that's what happens because they have to fuel the gigantic, near trillions of dollars of collective company value between those three brands. That's why a lot of these manufacturers can't get the units, and for the most part, that's why 6-inch devices have basically gone extinct aside from a few players. Big Me, Dasung, Hanvon, Hisense, Progress Technologies, Remarkable, Supernote, they don't even make 6 inches because they can't buy into certain panels that they can't get because everyone else is eating them up, and that is a contributing factor also because people just want bigger and better screens. But for the most part, there are a lot of factors at play when that come into play when e-ink is deciding who to ship their things to, because this is the only company that makes them. Every single e-paper device, every one of them, aside from SES Imagatag price tags, Tricolor Sandtech door cards, any actual e-reader comes from these guys. One singular company, e-ink. And then down here you got these guys are 99+% of the industry, and the approximate 1% goes to like Re-Inkstone, Topjoy, Sandtech, SES, all these companies that you just don't even know, you know what I mean? Because they use DES from Weifeng and different tricolor displays from like, Holotech and stuff like that. So really, e-ink needs to prioritize, and they got to get their stacks of EPDs, electronic paper displays, out of the manufacturing plant and into the hands of Amazon first, and then Kobo Rakuten second, and then get your kiddo to ask Peter the questions. Oh, the kid. Oh, okay. My kiddo was asking me a ton of questions, so I'm just like, ask the kiddo to ask Peter the questions. I don't know what that means. You want Courtney's child to ask me questions? It's fine if they're e-reader related, but if it's like, where's my sandwich? I'm not entirely sure I can be assistance with that. So yeah, that's basically what happens, everybody. And getting back to the Meebook, there we go. It's a good unit. It's got Google Play. That's the way you want to phrase it, because you know what? There's something wrong with the software right out of the gates. And that's why we do these live, because we don't cut things and we don't edit. But when you go into the notes, the home button no longer works. That's very bad, and we're going to have to tell them that, because you can X out. But when you're in something else, like I go to settings and I press the home button, yeah, it works. Weird. Okay, so it's a software flaw. Anyways, guys, we are getting into a lot of stuff moving forward. We're going to get into a ton of... Pardon me. We're going to get into a ton of updates coming soon. Oh, here it is. I was looking for it. I was pointing way over there. ChatGPT just landed on this, the Inknote Color Plus. I believe the Kindle Scribe has an update coming out today, or Monday it came out, but I didn't see anything on our end. And the Galley's going to be getting an update. We got a lot of stuff happening on the tech channel. We got 2 iReaders just landed. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Okay, I'm going to tell you the list of things that we have to review. I'm not even joking. I think I was talking to Michael about this on WeChat. Yeah, so the list of things that I can talk about that we have to review are the Philips Business Monitor. We finally contacted Philips after the latest Taiwanese trade show. We went to Touch Taiwan, and they said that we can send you a Philips, so that's good. And Philips Monitor is a big-ass monitor with an e-ink panel built into it. Pocketbook Color 2, InkPad 4, Xiaomi W8, Xiaomi Note, Moan Reader, Onyx C, iReader Neo, iReader Smart 4, and 2 new Y-Bens. And that's not even counting all this stuff that's going on with Barnes & Noble, potentially all these other manufacturers. So it's gonna be crazy. All the ads I get are from books. When someone's doing something right, you're getting ads about the things you're interested in. I find it, unless you're a drug dealer, you got no... I don't have any problem with my phone listening to me. People are always like, oh, your phones are listening to you and then selling you back the things you like. It's like, well, yeah, isn't that what you want? I mean, like when I'm looking for car parts and then a week goes by and I forget, and then I'm on my computer and all these car part things show up. I'm like, oh, damn, that's right. I need some car parts. That's convenience at its finest. I don't know. I just never had a problem with it. So let's go to some final questions here. Tanner, glad Remarkable has no plans for ChatGPT. I like the idea of a notebook with few digital tools, although more features would be nice. Well, see, it's not all about Remarkable because Remarkable holds a very small market share of the eNote world right now. So you can just turn off anything you don't want on your unit. So it's not like just because you get an Onyx, it's going to bother you. You just turn off, uninstall everything, turn everything off, and you have a device that's 35 times better than Remarkable and newer and more current with a higher capacity of further future features. So yeah, that's what you want. You don't want a Remarkable in this day and age. 2020, you needed a Remarkable. That was great. The days of distraction free is gone. They have passed, and the business comes in waves and trends come and go. Distraction free is gone, and that's why we're seeing these companies like Remarkable and Supernote, and just they're of less prevalence now than they once were back in the day, and that's what's happening. Any above 6-inch, below 10-inch, good 2023 manga reader going crazy, waiting and looking for something. Color, please. There's only 2 then. Bigme S6 and Onyx Books Nova Air C. That, based on what you've just described, there's only 2. Because the high read Gaze Note C is 6 inches. So that doesn't fit your stipulations. So yeah. Cisco, there's sandwiches? Oh, awesome. Entire chat showed be asking Peter where the sandwiches are. I don't be piling up on me on the sandwiches, man. I don't have any right now. I got a bag of peanuts over there. I like snacking at my desk, but I try not to have too many sugary things. But anyways, we're off topic here. Where do you see ChatGPT on Bigme as a separate app or something? Yeah, you know what? Let me just turn that on real quick. I don't think we got an OTA update pushed, but let's check it out, actually. Might as well. Okay, let's see if we got an update. System update. Check for update. Hey, there's an update. Hold on. Can't read it. I can read Japanese, but not Chinese. Let's see what's happening. So this update says, screen interface, optimize the playback video to 12 frames, fix other known problems. No, this one's not ChatGPT yet. It is coming today, really, really soon. And we'll see what happens. Where do you see ChatGPT and Oleg Petrushov? 10-inch or 13? Technically, that's 10 feet or 13 feet. Because you only did one thing. Nah, I know what you mean. Oleg, it depends on what you want. 13.3s can be very good, but they're very expensive. They come with a lot of price tag. I'm talking hundreds of dollars more. You can pay up to 50% more for a 13.3 than a 10. So yeah, Dennis, sorry for posting 2 times. Yeah, no problem. We said at the top of the hour we were gonna do the galley. We've already shipped to a lot of people. We've sent it to third-party reviewers. We've done reviews on our side. We've showed you the shortcomings. We've done comparisons. Nothing to hide. It's a full collaborative effort, very transparent to all you guys. But we just can't show it. Can't show it today. Spit your words out, because PB&J, haven't had a good old PB&J in a while. We can't show it today because the update's not ready, and that's just not fair because a lot has happened in the past 27 days on it. Okay, we're at 30 minutes, everybody. Courtney Bowman, my mom, Tanner, Dennis again, Dennis a 3rd time, Dennis a 4th time, Oleg, Leonardo, Simon Gordon, always a pleasure, Cisco, Teres, Stephen Donahue, everyone sub up to Stephen Donahue's YouTube page, channel. What else we got here? And Mike stopped by, lurking in the shadows. What's up, everybody? Thank you very much. I very much appreciate for you guys for stopping by. One more question. Oleg says, how PDF is it convenient to read in 10.3? I'll answer that question right now. Here is 10.3. Here's a piece of paper. A4. Doesn't fit. The only way an A4 is going to fit is if you have it on a 13.3. So if scaling is a concern of yours, and you don't want your medical charts and PDFs scaled down into 10.3, then 13.3 is your answer, because it's never going to fit. This is A5. This is A4, aka letter size. No, it's not the same dimensions. I understand it's off by a little bit. The ratio is a little bit off. But anyways, everyone. Oh, and Dimas Hendra. I like a Reese's Cup sandwich. What are you talking about? You've made some sort of sandwich concoction from Reese's Cups? This is, I don't know what's going on now, man. Stephen Prosser, man. Thank you guys so much. I will see you guys next time. Stephen Prosser, PB and Nutella, that's next level, man. Thank you. See you next week. Got tons of stuff happening. Seriously, there's like 9 things that our production department is working on right now. 9. Plus all the other crap we do. Hit up the blog. Hit up the news publication. Mike is going crazy with all his writings and investigative journalisms, and we're breaking stories of Barnes and Noble and just riding the wave of the e-reader waves in the e-reader ocean. Thank you. Simon, we'll have the galley ready as soon as possible. The code word is Nutella. No, I'm just kidding. I just have to wait like 14 seconds for the sync to line up. But thanks, guys, for watching.